Welcome back to Let's Play the Feeble Files, where last time we left Feeble and Sam at the back of this bunker trying to get in the front where two robotic guards are. But they find they keep getting interrupted by one on guard duty around the perimeter and they have to hide. We don't seem to be able to leave this screen, there's nothing else to interact with. And Feeble talking to Sam just suggests that we should do something rather than talk. So let's check. Can we go to the right?
I can think of far safer ways to occupy my time.
Nope. Can we go to the bottom of the screen, which would be out towards the desert where we came from? Can we go to the left of the screen?
I can think of far safer ways to occupy my time.
Nope. It turns out the sweet spot is the bottom left corner. That's how you get out, apparently. After hiding, of course. So we're going to head straight in that direction to avoid having to hide again.
Sam, you stay here and keep watch, okay?
Affirmative, sir.
So get that exchange, and then we can head back towards our space car, and we can note that we now are able to interact with posts. Well, I guess we might have been able to interact with them before, but I certainly didn't notice them last time. There's the vents that we blocked last time, so hopefully somebody somewhere is suffocating. We can go back to our car, and it turns out there are some things we missed at the base, so we're heading back there. We need to use this car, I can expect. Yes. Okay, as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's anything in this area. This is just a way to get back to the car. But you may recall from last time, there was an interesting bit of character work, I suppose, where Feeble was trying to get... Sam was trying to get a jammed door open by blasting it with bullets. And then Feeble used the override for it, which I took to be just a bit of character development, but actually that's kind of an obscure way of creating a new item for us, small metal discs and the flattened bullets. Let's see what Feeble has to say about these.
They're the bullets that Sam fired at the door.
Indeed they are. So, and then we head back this way to go to the corridor that leads to the dormitory. And then here you'll see that we can interact with 3 items that we couldn't on our previous visit there. So the game wasn't very good at indicating that they'd be things we could interact with. I don't know if there's anything here, let's check. I suspect we can't even do anything with our bed. I mean, the path does lead on, doesn't it, in the background? Does that mean that we can go further on? No, that's the back wall. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's go and have a look at the 3 devices in the corridor that we can interact with. So we have a display case.
It's vacuum sealed to protect the fragile Earth items.
Interesting. Can we do anything with it?
These items look too fragile to mess around with.
Okay. Now, what's this sort of optical art display cabinet?
It's full of Earth relics.
Interesting. I'm confused as to why there's sort of a veneration for Earth items here.
Locked.
Whereas that seems to be sort of Feeble's personal interest rather than anything to do with the revolutionaries, as far as we know. And once again we have a vending machine.
I have no idea what it does.
Interesting. So you may recall that we've had 2 previous encounters with vending machines, and one could almost say that Feeble's relationship with them, a series of transactional ones where the currency changes each time. So violence was needed to obtain something the first time, and fraud, I guess, was used the second time, and I guess we're going to commit fraud again now and try and use some small metal discs in this vending machine.
Earth truly is a wonderful place.
Yeah, so now it's called the Burpee Liquid Machine. I mean, I'm amazed that having already used 2 vending machines so far in this adventure, Feeble doesn't know what one is, and also as a bit of an aficionado on Earth culture, he doesn't recognise a Coke machine. So,
It says the mystic Earth word cola on the side.
yeah. So there were 5 posts, so I think we probably need 5 cans. Let's try and get some more. We don't seem to have depleted our supply of coins. There's still 3 showing up there. Oh yes, let's watch this again. Very 90s bit of music there. Suddenly I just had flashbacks to I think it was called the fashion show. It's strange. Okay, so I mean theoretically I've got 3 empty cans. Is there any way to know that? It's just one thing.
It says the mystic Earth word cola on the side.
Yep, so it's got, it looks like a graphical glitch, but it actually says 3 before it gives me a description. So yeah, I'm going to hope I counted my posts correctly and that I need 5 cans for 5 posts. If not, I'm going to have to come back. I don't know exactly how Feeble's physiology operates, but I'd be concerned for any living creature after 5 consecutive cans of soda. Okay, so we should have 5.
It says the mystic Earth word cola on the side.
Right, let's give it a whirl. Head back to our target planet. I mean, I hope nothing unfortunate happened to Sam in the meantime. Well, what would be really useful is that Sam sort of resolved the situation for us as the most aggressive and well equipped for violence. But let's see. I suspect it's probably still up to us, isn't it? Which puts Feeble in an invidious position, really, because Feeble's life seems to be death and violence, and when Feeble goes to sleep and dreams, people die violently too. Okay, well I can see Sam. So I probably want to pop some cans on some posts first before I go back to see him. What, you may wonder, would be the purpose of course it's going to walk between each of them. What you may wonder would be the purpose of this. Make a tiny little graphic, that's pretty cool. Well, do you remember the I don't know how long it was, 10 minutes or so that we spent listening to one of the robotic guards complain they were bored Perhaps they'd like to shoot some empty cans. It's the only logical way to relieve boredom in this situation. Oh, okay, Pooh, you don't have to get close to that one. Well, hopefully the other two will be quick as well then. So let's check these in the distance. So I'm hoping that 5 constitutes enough time for us to make our next move. Let's see, I might actually save it here. I feel like this could potentially go very wrong. I don't know what gives me that sensation. Great, can I talk to Sam about it?
What we need here is action, not words.
So you said, sir.
Maybe we just need to wait for the robot guard to come around again. Okay, here we go. Maybe they will notice the cans, and then we can do something. Oh yeah, this is different. Oh, okay.
Sensors indicate the presence of metal cylinders balanced on wooden poles.
It's a bit Charles Hawtrey, isn't it?
Straight between the eyes. There's just
What can we do? What we got? Screwdriver? Can we screwdriver this robot? Apparently we can. That was a very dramatic cutscene. Okay, so can we pick stuff up?
That won't be of any use to me.
Can we... I mean, disable
I'm not
it,
going
which
to
is
activate
great.
that other robot with its own personality still intact. I may not be very bright, but even I know that's suicide.
Oh, well that seems like a clue, doesn't it? Can I do
I see no way of getting any sort of result out of that.
Sam's personality in the company robot? Can we do that? Do I need to talk to Sam about it? I definitely need to establish consent.
That's right, you know. Action, not
Oh,
words.
for goodness sake.
If this is meant to be a joke, sir, it's beginning to wear a little thin.
Yeah, I do appreciate that, thank you.
I can't pick that up.
Okay, how do we do any of this then? I've got a hint. Oh, no, that was my mistake there. I've got a hint, but what do I do with it? Do I need to use a screwdriver on again? Maybe I need to use the screwdriver again, maybe on Sam?
Sir, if you're about to do what I think you're about to do, I must warn you that messing about inside a Class 13 apprehender droid should only be attempted by a qualified robotic engineer.
Uh-huh.
Sir, I am a highly sophisticated piece of electronic engineering, and I'd be a lot happier if you weren't attempting to gain access to my most delicate hardware.
Try and have a little faith, please.
I regret to inform you, sir, that whilst I have every confidence in your ability to pull me to pieces, I have rather less in your ability to put me back together in any sort of working order.
Sam,
Sir,
stop moaning.
shut down sequence initiated.
Yes, I shouldn't even have expected Feeble to even try to establish consent there, based on the previous action. So do we now have we don't have anything, do we? I think we've probably got to get a... How do I get this to do what I expect us to be
That's
expected
way
to
too
do?
bulky to fit in Oracle.
Yeah, I don't want to. No. Oh,
Start up sequence initiated.
oh,
Sam, are you okay?
All systems appear to be functioning, sir.
Good.
Although I'd like to add on a personal note that I never wish to go through that again.
Oh, come on. It can't have been that bad.
Would you like me to try it on you?
I think I'll give that one a miss. Thanks all the same.
sorry, Sam. I think we're gonna have to do it again because that wasn't the correct action. So we can deactivate Sam, but then how do we obtain? Oh, okay, that wasn't prolonged anyway. Oh, I need to look. Oh no. And then there's some kind of mini game with circuit boards. Oh no. Why? What? What?
Sam's Security Systems Board.
Okay.
Sam's Interrogation Board.
Okay. So I
Sam's
just need to
Detector Board.
find the right thing.
Sam's Personality Board.
Here we go. Okay. So we want to pick that one up. Thanks. Okay. Well, okay. So I think we just want to. How do we get out of this situation? Click out. Okay. And then if we look at Company Robot, do we get the same thing? Okay.
Peg's Security Systems Board.
Peg, okay.
Peg's Personality Board.
Alright, that's what we want, I think. So do we know which is which now?
Sam's Personality Board.
Okay. Alright, so now we've got Sam with no personality. And Company Robot Peg with Sam's personality. Correct?
Start sequence initiated.
Sam, are you in there?
Yes, sir. But this CPU is attempting to overwrite my personality changes, sir.
Is that bad?
For you, yes, sir.
I better switch you off then.
Kill the traitor.
I mean, do I have to change all the chips over? That would be tiresome busy work.
Peg's Tactics Board.
Tactics board.
Peg's Weaponry Board.
I suspect we want
Peg's
to keep
I/O
those.
Board.
Yeah.
Peg's CPU Board.
Well, we did mention the
Peg's
CPU,
Security
didn't
Systems
we?
Board. Sam's Personality Board. Peg's Detector Board.
Detector.
Peg's Interrogation Board.
So, should we take that one? Hang on, I won't pass the option then. Alright, let's do a CPU swap. With Sam. No, it's Look, isn't it? Look. And need to find
Sam's
the
Tactics
CPU.
Board. Sam's CPU Board.
Okay. Get that one, and then go back to the other robot. In
Sam's CPU Board.
So put that in this slot, and then we'll see what happens.
Start sequence initiated.
Sam?
Sir.
Phew, it worked then.
So it would appear, sir.
So how come your voice sounds different?
Soon fix that, sir.
Better, sir.
Much.
I can't help wondering, sir, what exactly have we achieved by this?
I'm working on that. Let me just fix your back on.
Thank you, sir. I feel whole again, sir.
Fantastic. Do you look, Sam? Right, so, I mean, we're going to do a prisoner on guard situation, aren't we, to get, if we want to get in the front?
Do you think you could pass off as that other robot then?
Don't see why not, sir.
Okay, why don't you go round the front and get inside?
And then what, sir?
And then what? And then we'll play it by ear, okay?
Sir, may I respectfully point out that neither of us actually have ears?
Just get going, will you?
Affirmative, sir.
Okay, so Sam's going by himself, and I guess we could remote control Sam? Oh yeah, so we are control Sam right now.
You took your time with that patrol?
I was just making sure there weren't any traitors left hiding out there.
And were there?
Negative.
I bet there were, and you kept them all to yourself, didn't you?
Well, there wasn't time to come and get you, I'm sorry to say.
That's typical of you, isn't it? Just like that time on Beetlejuice 8, when you found that whole cave full of subterranean deserters.
The early Class 13 massacres the traitors.
Well, I'm doing the patrol next time, just in case you missed any. I don't see why you should have all the fun.
Okie dokie, So, what can we do? Well, we can just let's just explain this
great
guy.
the way we got those rebels, wasn't it?
No. If we'd been allowed to kill them, it would have been much better.
Yeah, but
Maybe they were
surely
alive.
they'll leave them to us when they're finished with them.
It won't be much fun when the Enforcer General has got through with them.
No, I suppose not.
By the way, I don't think much of your new voice configuration, you know? You sound like that wheezy little scumbot Sam. What I would give to get my lasers targeted on his control unit.
This robot knows Sam.
No, I wouldn't say that.
A coward, a traitor, and a splitter. Prison coach duty was too good for him.
Look, I mean, what's it matter now? It's not as if we're ever going to see him again.
Well, I've got news for you, Peg. I intercepted a coded transmission some time ago which said that he'd escaped and joined up with the rebels. I hope he shows his facial panels around here.
I don't see what that would solve. I mean, he's a Class 13. You're a Class 13. You probably both end up getting atomized.
I can take him any cycle. And besides, I'll have you on my side, wouldn't I?
Well, that hardly seems fair.
What has fair got to do with anything? I think you're developing a serious circuit fault, Peg. You should get down to maintenance and get looked over.
I might just do that.
Can I shoot him now? No.
One of my brother Class 13s.
Okay.
That's beyond the maximum effective weight of my tractor beam, I'm afraid.
Alright, can I shoot him
Pretty
again?
boring up here.
I know. And there's that uprising in Sector 9 we could be dealing with. Still, orders are orders. There'll be more uprisings. Organic life forms just don't know when they're beaten, like the Omnibrain.
Well,
A simple gravity reduction coil that propels the carriage around the complex.
I'm not sure what that means. So, I mean, anything else? No, I can look. I can stick it in my inventory, or I can bomb it. Can I bomb the
Where
turbo
are
lift?
you going now?
Maintenance. I've detected a circuit fault.
Okay, but get back here fast. It's nearly time for my patrol.
Okay. I was expecting a puzzle, but there wasn't a puzzle. Oh, 3D arrow. So, I'm guessing we can go to the green places, but not the red places. Well, let's go straight to interrogation, shall we?
So they are still alive then?
Apprehender droid, Peg!
Yes, ma'am.
Get back to your post immediately.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we shoot them? Okay. Maintenance area. Interesting how the groups are treated as like full sentient individuals. Company skull. Well, this is a very detailed background again, isn't it? There's an obvious red thing there, but I don't think that's like girly posters behind the company skull. Possibly. There's a lever.
Hey, robots aren't allowed across here. Get back here!
Alright. Let's...
Scanners indicate that it controls the speed on the ventilation fans.
Oh. Well, that's something to do with something.
I've got a
isn't it?
lock on him just in case he makes any sudden moves.
So how does Sam just manipulate?
I'm not going to waste any power collecting every useless bit of junk I find lying around.
Because I guess you use the nuclear option on your.
I've got a lock on him just in case he makes any sudden moves.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess appropriately for Sam's personality, the rocket icon is just sort of
Greetings,
interactive.
maintenance citizen.
Don't greetings me, Metal Man.
Sir, I
have no interest in what some stupid robot has to say, thank you. Get on with your duties immediately.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So what happens if I switch back to Feeble? I guess Feeble can't really do anything because we can't get to the front door. So interesting. Let's go back to the interrogation and see if the ventilation switch made any difference to anybody. I mean, I could try going to the red areas.
No loyal robot will disobey a direct order from a superior citizen. He might give the game away if I were to go in there again.
Alright, well let's
I
try
don't
the
have the
red.
clearance for that area.
Alright.
I don't have the clearance for that area.
Okay.
I don't have the clearance for that area.
Kind of out of options then, aren't we?
You all sorted out then?
They were busy. I'll go back later.
So can we go off the side?
Where do you
Trot?
think you're going?
On patrol.
It's not time for a patrol yet, and besides, it's my turn to do the next one, so get back there.
Oh. Okay. What are you going to do, Feeble? You can't even interact with Sam's old body. I guess what you can do is... does the remote control let me talk to Sam?
I might give him away if I do that.
No. What if Feeble appears around the corner? Feeble cannot appear around the corner. Well. I don't know what to do next. So I think we'll probably call it an episode there. Thank you very much for joining me. Shame we didn't get a bit further through the game this time, but progress is progress. Thank you very much for joining me, and hopefully see you again next time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.